What's up, everybody? It's your boy Brian. Today we are discussing a former WWE talent making their independent wrestling debut, as well as Rey Fénix merch is pulled from the AEW shop website. Also, the original plans for Penta El Cero Miedo's debut have been leaked. And also, Matt Riddle signs an exclusive contract deal with a certain wrestling company. All that and more in this episode, so let's get into it. Starting off with Matt Riddle, this man has been on a tear in the independent scene and he has finally found a new home. He has signed an exclusive wrestling contract with Major League Wrestling, MLW, and this is according to Lucha Libre Online. For those that don't know, Matt Riddle is currently the Major League Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, and for those that watch AAA and keep up with Lucha Libre, this explains why he most recently lost the AAA Cruiserweight Championship to Laredo Kid during the tapings. So I know I'm a big fan of Matt Riddle. So when I saw him lose the title, I was like, what? He just won it. Why would he be losing it so soon? But now it makes sense that he signed an exclusive contract to appear with Major League Wrestling. And this is a big win for MLW, honestly. He's a big name in the indies currently, a big WWE star that, WWE let go because of some issues. But I mean, if you're going to sign somebody, Matt Riddle's definitely the one to go. He's got good promo skills. He puts on good matches. He's a credible talent, and he's reliable. So I'm excited what the future holds for Matt Riddle and MLW. We're going to keep our eyes on that. Also, former WWE wrestler Baron Corbin, now known as Tom Peastock, is making his GCW debut in Bloodsport versus Josh Barnett. And this is gonna be a great match. Tom Peastock, he does practice BJJ. He is a former Golden Gloves champion as well, so that man can throw hands. He can have a credible Bloodsport match type with Josh Barnett. And even with that match with MVP, Josh Barnett is a grappler. He has good matches. It seems like Bloodsport matches is kind of where it's at for GCW and him. And Tom Peastock is gonna get involved, and that's gonna be, I think, a good match. And a good thing for GCW to get Baron Corbin to sign on, or Tom Peastock to sign on to be part of the show. He's a great star. I mean, granted, he was touted as the next big thing in WWE. He retired Kurt Angle and then kind of fell off the wayside, which is kind of a disrespect to Kurt Angle because this is the person that retired him that's no longer with the company. But I digress. Regardless, GCW is a big win for them and Josh Barnett, and I'm excited to see this match happened this weekend, January 19th. So I'll definitely be tuning in on Triller, and I hope you do too. We also got the leaked plans for the debut match of Penta El Cero Miedo in WWE. And that is, of course, teaming up with Rey Mysterio versus The New Day. We got to see that promo of who you're going to tag team with. No hat guy, mask guy, a tidy-whitey guy, or whatever you want to call them, right? We did get that promo, and I expected it to be Penta, and I said, oh no, Penta's going to be debuting as a member of the LWO, which seems to be the worst possible thing that you could possibly do with the Mexican wrestler at this point in time. But thankfully, we ended up getting Chad Gable. Thankfully, we got that banger match in that big moment. And now, if he does team up with Rey Mysterio, at least it wasn't his first match. So next week, we are going to get The New Day versus Rey Mysterio at some point. I think they're only announcing that The New Day is going to be in action, but considering how their rumored match was against Rey Mysterio and a mystery opponent, I'm still assuming that might be Penta that we see next week, just continuing on teaming with Rey Mysterio versus The New Day. But that's one Lucha Bro. So moving from one Lucha Bro to the other Lucha Bro, Rey Fénix's merch has now been thrown off the shelves at AEWshop.com. You can no longer buy Lucha Brother merch, Penta merch. Of course, you can't buy Penta merch on AEW Shop now, but you can't buy Rey Fénix merch there either. You also can't buy the merch at ProWrestlingTees.com, which is a hub for professional wrestling tees. I mean, what? That's in the name. I mean, what can I say? It's in the name. I'm sorry, guys. But you can't buy Rey Fénix merch there. You got to probably go to his own website. But what do you guys think? Is this meaning that Rey Fénix is now going to be out pretty soon from AEW? Or is this just a way for Tony Khan to be like, you're not making any money using our name or Pro Wrestling Tees name because of the affiliation with them? And I think that's what it is. I think they're just trying to find a creative way to punish Rey Fénix for wanting out of the company. I mean, you could punish his star value by not having him wrestle, but you also punish him financially by cutting off his merch deals that you currently have with the company. Rey Fénix does do his own merch as well as Penta did prior, like on their own website and through Republic of Lucha. So you still could buy them that way, but it is a little bit out of the way if you're an AEW fan, you got to go through separate sections to kind of get that merch. But to me, this is a bad look for Tony Khan. This man is still under contract. People still love him. They're still fans. You could still sell his merch. I don't understand what the problem is, but apparently there's some issue. Could this be a sign that he is on his way out in the near future, or he's done with the company and he's got to wait 90 days? Let me know what you guys think. And yesterday was NXT, and we had a banger fucking show, just as we usually do with NXT. NXT is becoming much watched TV. We had Bayley there. Bayley showed up, and besides Bayley, you know who else was backstage? Was none other than Charlotte Flair, who is nearing her return, and I think she'll be debuting at the Royal Rumble. This year is turning into probably the most unpredictable Royal Rumble of all time, because you got so many guys that could possibly win it and so many women that could possibly win it as well. You got a good idea, like it's Cody Rhodes and it's Bayley, or it's Cody Rhodes and it's Asuka or somebody. This time, I have absolutely no idea who's going to win, and this is the best time to be a professional wrestling fan. And speaking of professional wrestling, today is AEW Dynamite's Maximum Carnage, and we will be live today to discuss that right after AEW Dynamite. Me and Agent right here on YouTube to discuss the fallout from Maximum Carnage. And if you happen to have missed the fallout from Monday Night Raw in our live stream, check out this video right here. We had a great time as we do in all of our streams, so make sure you tune in. Thank you for watching.